Have you ever noticed how certain people just command attention the moment they walk into a room? That inexplicable quality that makes everyone want to know who they are, what they're thinking, and how they manage to be so great? Welcome back to Transformation Toolkit. Today, we're kicking off an exciting new series called Transformation Tools Lessons from It Girls, where we'll break down the magnetic qualities of some of the world's most captivating personalities and learn how to authentically incorporate their best traits into our own lives. And we're diving into exactly that magnetic energy by studying someone who embodies it perfectly, Jang Wonyoung. You might know Wonyoung as the face of IVE, but there's so much more to her than meets the eye. She's a masterclass in presence, poise, and personal growth. But here's the thing, it didn't happen by accident. Let's break it down into four main parts. First up, the power of conscious presence. Have you ever noticed how Wonyoung seems to command attention without demanding it? This comes from what I call conscious presence. Watch any of her interviews or performances, she's fully present in every moment. Whether she's center stage or standing in the background, she maintains the same level of poise and engagement. The lesson here isn't about being perfect, it's about being intentional. Wonyoung has often shared that she practices her expressions and movements, but not to be fake, to ensure her outer self truly reflects her inner feelings. Think about that for a moment. How often do we move through life on autopilot versus consciously choosing how we show up? Here's how you can develop this kind of presence in your own life. Start with what I call the 3-point check. It's something you can practice right now, wherever you are. First, check your posture. Are your shoulders rolled back? Is your spine straight? Second, assess your facial expression. Are you conveying the energy you want to project? Third, consider your hands. Are they relaxed and purposeful or fidgeting nervously? Try this exercise next time you're in a meeting or social gathering. Before entering the room, take 30 seconds to run through your 3-point check. Then, maintain awareness of these points throughout your interaction. It might feel mechanical at first, but like Wonyoung, you'll develop a natural grace with practice. Second, boundaries and self-respect. Despite entering the entertainment industry at a young age, Wonyoung has maintained firm boundaries. She's known for politely declining uncomfortable requests and maintaining her dignity in challenging situations. Remember the time she gracefully handled criticism about her weight? Instead of apologizing or becoming defensive, she simply stated, "I'm healthy and taking good care of myself." This is where many of us can learn something valuable. Setting boundaries isn't about building walls. It's about defining your non-negotiables and communicating them with grace. Wonyoung shows us that you can be both kind and firm, both accessible and protected. Ready to build this kind of graceful boundary setting into your life? Start with what I call the soft no technique. Instead of feeling pressured to share something you're not comfortable with, prepare a gentle redirect. For example, if someone asks about a topic you'd rather keep private, try, "That's an interesting question. What I can share is..." This maintains both your boundaries and the relationship. Practice this today. Identify one area where you often feel pressured to overshare or overextend. Write down your soft no response and rehearse it until it feels natural. Remember, like Wonyoung, you can be both kind and firm. Third, the growth mindset factor. Here's what's fascinating about Wonyoung. While managing a demanding career with IVE, she's maintained exceptional academic performance at SOPA, School of Performing Arts Seoul. During her graduation ceremony, she spoke about the importance of balancing passion with education, a reminder that growth isn't one-dimensional. She approaches everything with a student's mindset. Whether it's learning Japanese for international fans, perfecting a new dance routine, or developing her public speaking skills, Wonyoung embodies the principle that being an it girl isn't about reaching a destination. It's about embracing the journey of becoming. Here's how to adopt this growth mindset. Choose one small skill to master each month. Don't overwhelm yourself. Think micro improvements. Maybe it's learning 5 new words in another language, like Wonyoung did with Japanese. Or perhaps it's practicing public speaking for 5 minutes daily, recording yourself like she does before broadcasts. Start today. Pick one small skill you'd like to develop this month. Break it into weekly mini goals. Remember Wonyoung's approach. She didn't become fluent in Japanese overnight, but she made consistent progress by studying between schedules. Fourth, authenticity. The final piece of Wonyoung's magnetic presence is her authenticity. Watch her behind the scenes content. Whether she's laughing with her members or focusing intensely during practice, she never tries to be someone she's not. In the Eye of documentary, she shared how she learned to embrace her natural personality rather than trying to fit the typical idol image. Your authenticity challenge starts now. For the next week, practice what I call permission to be. Before entering any situation, remind yourself, I have permission to be myself. Notice when you're trying to act how you think others want you to be, and gently redirect to your natural state. Like Wonyoung, you'll find that genuine confidence is far more magnetic than any persona you could create. That's what makes Wonyoung truly magnetic. Not just her perfect poses or flawless performances, but her ability to be consistently, confidently herself. As you practice these techniques, remember, the goal isn't to become Wonyoung, but to discover your own version of that magnetic presence. That's all for today's episode of Transformation Tools Lessons from It Girls. Remember, true It Girl energy isn't about fitting into a mold, it's about creating your own definition of excellence and living it every day. See you in the next one.